What's going on? It's Justeeni here. This is an important set of games right here. It's me versus Meisterlamp. This is my final set of the group stage. If I win both games, I have a really good chance of making it to the bracket. Like, I swear this time it'll actually happen. And if I lose both, then I have a really good chance of getting eliminated outright. So it's all down to this. I'm in a must-win situation. So, yeah, let's just get right into things. So, yeah, it's Pangea this time. I have a pretty nice spawn. And, yeah, one fruit there, but that's fine. I can use roads to connect. So it's not a big deal. Go for the Explorer. See what's going on. Mediatic, get 5 stars. I see that they're close to 2 ruins. I get my own ruin. If I get something good, that's really good, of course. They step on 2 ruins, I get a resource rune, and then they get 2 runes. Now, what do you think those 2 runes might be, perchance? You know, if you just had to guess without knowing, what do you predict those runes might be? Obviously no vet swords, but it might be relevant. So anyway, yeah, I go for roads, of course. That was my game plan. Resource rune makes it so I can get roads on turn 6. I step on this ruin. Things are looking pretty good. I decide to step back just to contest this village. And then I actually get knocked off the ruin, surprisingly. I can go for this capture. And I can go for that. And yeah, they have 2 riders still, so I didn't bother with the block because they could still kill both my riders anyway. Maybe best to not step on the ruin, although my rider couldn't retreat anywhere, so... But yeah, once again, now I'm actually going to go for a block this time. And yeah, they have a giant, by the way. Yeah, sorry to forget to address the elephant in the room. Yeah, it just stepped on this village, which I was trying to keep them off of. So they have the village. And yeah, they have a giant. I just don't. Where's my giant? I need 6 cities for Bazaar. Where's city number 6? It's not there. Where's my 6th city? This isn't good. I'm losing the ruin again. They play Spark of Fortune. Ready to get another giant. I get an Explorer rune, which is really sad. I could prevent it, but it's a lot of funneling, so I decided to just risk it, and... I mean, it's not completely useless, but it's, like, mostly useless. But there's another ruin. Okay. So, I still have a chance. This looks really bad, but if I get farming and then a construction ruin, this could be playable. So I'm not going to resign yet. But like, if I don't get what I need, then I probably will resign. Yeah, giant roads in. This is super bad. But if I get construction, I can actually unsiege. And I'll be fine. And then I get an Explorer ruin. Now this time I actually could have played around it if I moved the A rider here. And then maybe I get construction. It's still a bit of a long shot, like, is this throwing the game? Like, technically, in, like, the rare case that this would have been a construction ruin, yes. Even a pop ruin actually isn't good enough here. Like, this is, like, bad. Like, I'm getting pressured really hard. I'm actually going to be down in cities, because they had a lighthouse spawn, so they have 3, 4, 5. They're going to be on 6 cities to my 5. So, yeah, it's basically construction or bust. And, I didn't get construction, so... yeah, things happen. I decided to set up a funny trap here. I placed my Park of Fortune here and train a warrior saying, go on, siege me. But the idea was to instill paranoia so they wouldn't siege, because I can't unsiege. Now they siege anyway. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they bought climbing, so like the Meisterlamp knows what he's doing. But yeah, this is unbreakable. I lose. Anyway, though, so I don't win, but again, still really important to play my best in the next game, because if I lose both, that's really bad. So go ahead and cut to the next one. Alright, so this time, Barter versus Omagi, and host skips turn 0. They skip turn 0 Asiatic, which I figured they would do that, that's why I picked Omagi against it. Now I'm stuck with Barter, unfortunately. We kind of have to cope with this. I used my bonus, they used their bonus, so this is like... You get what you get here. And I see a ruin. I at least got my 2nd city. So that's something. That's when you know. And yeah, I decided to skip the ruin. I decided to deliberately risk it for the biscuit here because, like, yeah, the spawn's not great, other than the fact that I got my suburb and a nearby ruin. And yeah, I was thinking there might be a village here, but with the village here, it confirms it's not there. And why do I do this? So, we all know that Amaji expands very fast. And if they take the city, that's really bad. So I want to get there as soon as possible. If I don't move this warrior here, then they have an extra turn to potentially deny me. And that's really, really bad. I need to get here. I need this city. It's going to give me a foothold. If I don't have it, then I'm kind of locked into a corner and losing the game very quickly. Now, of course, naturally, they kick me off the village. Yeah, but I get a vet sword at least, so they can't keep it. I have a bunch of stars on hand because my expansion's been pretty awful. And I have to go fishing. Yes, this is actually what I'm doing here. You'll see why in a bit. Pop Ruin's actually super good here, though, so my ruin results have been amazing. But is it going to make up for the fact that, like, I'm definitely getting very brutally out-expanded? We'll see. Turn 8 Giant. Park of Fortune, not placed down because I'm going to place it in this city. And they have a vet sword as well, so that's a little concerning. But then I decide to go explore, and this explorer actually ended up being really good. So, like, despite how bad the spawn was, I actually had some things go my way. I get the lighthouse, which I guess isn't that improbable because I have fishing, but it allows me to get the giant on my capital, push, which is huge. It gets me closer to this village, and I'll maybe be on 4 cities this game. Incredible stuff, except I'm actually losing this city, so I'm not going to be on 4 cities. So I go for the catapult in case they, like, get a giant here. I have the catapult ready to go. I'm stepping on the villages, so I have control for the catapult. I get another border growth. I'm so low on cities. I even chopped this, I think it was a forest here. Something like that. Yeah, because I need market spots. I have to use markets to win, basically. No way otherwise. But yeah. If I can at least get back to 4 cities, maybe I can make, like, some insane comeback against Meisterlamp. I go for riding, you know, setting up for the funny play, the trade. Everyone's favorite. Catapult is nice and safe. I shouldn't have actually moved it. I should have kept it here, though, in case they get the giant push. However, they actually do me one even better. Yeah, so my own suburb gets taken, and then they giant push. Yeah. Unfortunate, so if you don't see games from next month's Polyseum, you'll know why. It's because I probably won't be playing in it. Now, disclaimer, there is a chance, not a very high chance, but there is a chance that I don't get eliminated. Is it likely? No. So I'm gonna assume probably get eliminated. Oh well. But there's a chance, you know, if I get really lucky, then I don't get eliminated. But yeah, probably not. This wasn't a very good season. I played pretty awfully in most of my games, so I kind of expected this. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Like and sub, and have a good one.